Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Big header! He can get that clear. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And now a sudden chance to counter. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his...
There's the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Foden. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Talisca. He's beaten the last man. He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Shelton, he's in plenty of space here. And he's lost his man, he's gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for...
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Foden did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Shelton. Foden. He could be in here. Talisca. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tommy. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Talisca looking to add to his goal. He's found a way through. Foden. Foden! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Tommy. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the finish! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Works it forward. Talisca. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he spark a counter here?
Added time.
Olise. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foden. Has a look and plays it forward. Cleared without hesitation. And smartly reclaimed. And there is the half-time whistle. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shelton. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Foden. Talisca. He's picked his way through. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And here's Foden.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And here's Messi. Talisca. Foden. Can he put it away? It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foden.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now he's off and running. Olise does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Decent progress down the left. He rises! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pinches it off him. Tommy. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So what can they make of this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He is starved of space and time. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Talisca! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
The goal scorer!
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this is real chance! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Simplicity itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great position here. Gets good distance on it. The final 5 minutes. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run. Now it's Foden. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. had a hit.
There
Chance
will
here
be
to
2
counter.
minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Alexander-Arnold. For Musiala. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's had it taken off him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Talisca, welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Tolo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass is just off target. Foden. Talisca. Hits one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alexander-Arnold. Quarter of an hour played. Roldan. And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. In with the challenge, looking for options for movement, and that could set him on his way. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He is through here. There's the shot! And it's a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Donnarumma has that under control. And it's Messi. Talisca, and the shot! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking...
Talisca! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Roldan. Talisca. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roldan. Here's Roldan. 15 minutes till half-time. That's been cut out, well played. Talisca. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tolo. It's a throw-in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Talisca! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Stood up well to him there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he latch on to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Morris. And reclaimed it in a trice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? Well done.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's rolled down. Oh, he's played it in low. And There's the end of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. Cleared away. Talisca. Roll down. He's in space and looking for options. Out of play for a goal kick. And here's Messi. Pinches it off him.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. It's a good foot in there. He's through here. And he's there to belt it away. Foden. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a look and plays it forward. So we've reached the hour mark. Talisca being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Roll down. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi, he's got away. A whisker away from making it 4.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
That's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is
There's the
number
header.
19.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Roll down. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tolo. Roll down. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's in, surely! Chance to shoot! Aim forwards. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found the way through. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Wriggles his way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Foden. That's good play. Talisca. Roll down. That has been slung wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through. There's the hit! And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Talisca voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections? Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Talisca. It's a really well-measured ball. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Can he latch on to this? He's cut it out. Foden.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Talisca. Oh, and he's through the middle. Olise with a definite foul there. And he's managed to get free. And that's chance! Oh, can he get onto this? Diogo Gonçalves. Looking for the run. Oh, he's in! Messi. Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Diogo Gonçalves. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Foden. Talisca. And the ball's great hit! And another try! Diogo Gonçalves. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's through here. That is good alertness. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's been given away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Diogo Gonçalves. Oh, played through for the wide man.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Always onto this. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Olise spots it and intercepts. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Diogo Gonçalves. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Can he get onto this? Talisca. He has found the way through. And the shot! And he hits the net! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Foden looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, in that second striker's position, he's so hard to track, so hence the man marking.
No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
That has not gone well. Foden, he can run onto that. Shot could be on. Can he finish? He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 8.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's looking to set free a runner. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way through. Has a go! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 94.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a shade optimistic. Tries a shot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And they're on him in a flash. He's got away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just 5 minutes left. And that's another good win of the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the counter is on. He's not got that quite right.
There'll be 5 minutes added
He
time.
welcomes it in. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Talisca, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary... Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gets a good foot in there. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Foden. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet.
He gets big!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Muller. Can he finish? Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Muller. And that's a throw-in. Foden.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Elliott. He's gone forward. Talisca. And they can counter here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pineda. Muller.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Talisca. Approaching the half-hour mark. Good read, needed to be. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Muller. That's a super give and go. And that's been drilled in. And he's heaved it away. Well, that's well spotted. Shifted upfield. Threads one in. Can he get away? Can he put it away? Sticks it away! And this is getting